Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how to run a logistic regression in R. So in my previous video I have talked about logistic regression, but then we talked about how to perform that in SPSS. So if you have not watched that video, kindly go back and do so. So today I'm going to talk about strictly how to run a logistic regression in R. Okay, so if you're having your R, you go to your R and you load the DPLYR. Okay, so you load it. Once you have loaded it, okay, so we load our data. So in my previous video we talked about the data involving including body mass index, age, and we talked about their response. Remember, we talked about logistic regression as being a statistical tool where we're having binary option 1 or 2. Okay, so we load our data. So we load the data, and so let's just look for data, diabetes. So our data is on diabetes, so load it in R. So you can see our data is here already. So we're having about 100 observations and 4 variables. In those 4 variables, we have 3 independent variables and 1 dependent variable. So let's inspect the first few rows of our data, including the head. So this is what we're having. We're having age, body mass, blood sugar level, and the other last column as having diabetes. So these are the various response, whether they have diabetes or they don't have diabetes. So let's check the summary of our data. So this is the summary of our data for both age, body mass index, blood sugar, and their various response. So the next thing we are going to do now is to convert this particular our dependent variable here to a factor, okay, which is required for logistic regression. So this is the code here. Okay, so after which we just click Control Enter. So after doing that, we fit the logistic regression model. So this is the code for that, for fixing it. All right, so we using the function GLM. Okay, so this is our dependent variable against our independent variables. So under the independent variables, you're having age, body mass index, blood sugar level. So our data is from what we have imported. The family is binomial. It's binomial because we're having true or false. We're having our response are either true or false. Okay. All right. So now we go to we click Control Enter for this to fit our model. So here's our model. Then we summarize the model. Okay, so let's summarize the model. All right, so this is what we are having here, and this is the result we need. So we are having the various coefficients and as well their p-values. So for their intercept, we're having minus 3.996265, and the p-value is 0.0155, which is less than 0.05. So it is significant. All right. So then the estimate here is 0.0074. So let's say 75. Okay, approximately 75. All right. So what this is saying is that for everyone, okay. Before we interpret this, let's look at the p-value. Okay, the p-value here is less than 0.05, so it is significant. So now let us interpret the estimate. The estimate is implying that for every 1 year increase in age, the odds of having type 2 diabetes also here increases by 7.5. That is to say, if we are approximating 7.5%. Okay, so that is for age. Now let's go to body mass index. For the body mass index, under the estimate here, we're having 0.057115. All right, so approximately this will be 0.057. Right, so let's use the approximate value here, and the p-value here is greater than 0.05. So it is not significant, but then we can interpret the estimate as for every increase in body mass index, the odds of having type 2 diabetes increased by 5.7%. All right, but it is not significant from our p-value here. Then the blood sugar here, also p-value of 0.3636, it is not significant. So interpreting the estimate, which is minus 0.0006027, using the approximate value of 0.006, we can interpret that as for every 1 unit increase in blood sugar level, there is a slight decrease in the order of having type 2 diabetes, which is about 0.6%. Okay, so this is how you run logistic regression in R. So thank you for watching. If you have any question, you can drop your question in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like, and click on the notification button to get instant notification once I upload a new video. Thank you very much.